Welcome! Today we're creating super simple flower doodles and we're emphasizing the power of 3 as we group them. Let's get started. I'm starting with the flower in the center with that almond or football shape, and this is the longest or the tallest flower. And as I go to the right, I'm starting with that same shape, and it has a little curve to the stem, so this is the shortest of the 3. And then the one on the left is changing the height a little bit. So we're adding some variety in the height, and then I'm going to add on the leaves to them in those open spaces. So I'm looking to find like an open space to add interest and the positive and negative space between the flowers and the stems. And again, it's just that same almond or football shape with a line in the center. And then I switched to an orange to add the shapes for the almost an oval, a little flat at the bottom. For the color of the flower, you can do them in an outline or do whatever colors you want, whatever goes with your journal or your theme. So on this second one, I'm showing that you could do the 3 where you're to the center and then each to the outside and one in the space. So whatever works easier for you on the spacing, we're going to the width of that original almond shape. So I'm going to do the next group of flowers, again starting with the tallest one, and it's kind of like a V that's spread out wide, and then putting like a half circle or a little smile underneath. And that's the tallest one, trying to come down to where the other flowers came down, so they're coming down to the ground or to the bottom of your journal page. And now I'm doing the second tallest one, again on the right, where I made that V, and then I'm moving over and doing the smallest, and I'm kind of having it tilted out to the side by the weight of the flower. And on each of these, I'm going to add one little leaf and not put the line in the middle. So I keep trying to mix things up with a little bit of variety. And as I switch into the marker, I'm going to start with the letter W over the top of our spacing, right? And then curve and connect it to our black stem. So again, it's a letter W, and then connecting and filling in. And I chose to do all warm colors for my flowers, so you could pick a theme for your colors or color grouping. My last one, I'm starting with the tallest again, but I'm going to make that U and put the centerpiece coming up taller, again for interest, and there's our 3 showing up again. And it's a U and kind of connecting almost a V, but having a little rounded portion to it. And this is again going to be our tallest one in the center. And I'm tilting this U off to the side again and curving the stem coming down to the ground. And our last one, I'm putting the shorter one out on the left side, so it's a U. The center is taller. And again, they're like the little U's with almost a little curved little V. And then these little leaves I did a little different. I did like a little straight line and then a little circle at the top. And I'm coming in with a little red to put the little bud of the flower on the top of each of the 3. And then lastly, I went in and I added 3s again of just some greenery, and you could definitely brush a little green into all of these things. Like I said, I try to keep it very short for the video, but also like not knowing what you have, or if you're just going to use black in your journal, I try to keep it short. But I made the 3 little leaves off, so it's a stem, just leaf at the top, and then 1, 2, 3 straight lines, 1, 2, 3 circles. So a lot with the power of 3.